Alright, so what do I think about Marth versus Falcon? You know, the matchups that apparently I'm known for now. It would have been great if I beat Wizzy, but we don't have to talk about that. I already cried about it earlier in stream. Uh, Anyways, so what do I think about Marth versus Falcon if they're both playing well? You know, Marth is reacting well neutral, he's tech chasing well, he's edge guarding well, versus Falcon that is uh, probably baiting well, probably hitting hard as a truck, hit off of grabs. Probably could also tech chase well. Being annoying with every anti-defense tool in Chef Rock's cookbook. Uh, uh, Edge guard well with hack sashing, invincible hack sashes. How does that look like in each stage? So here's my opinion on each stage. So I think Marth has a small edge on Marth versus Falcon. So what am I reasoning behind each of these stages? So I think Marth slightly loses on Battlefield because while I am given a lot of room, um, actually the lot of room is not towards Marth's benefit. Marth often wants to scrap, like kind of close by versus Falcon, and giving Falcon more room is not always great. And when the platforms make it very hard for Marth to convert well. Often Marth has to make reads to really kill Falcon off of side platforms and even top platforms, because if you try to just do normal tech chasing with like up airs on a side platform, they could just DI towards the center and then like congrats, how you're gonna kill Falcon now. uh, and if you push them, even if you tech chase them off stage, they could like slide off to the ledge. So I find like Falcon has tons of tools of survival here. Now, still, there's you can still get those reads. There's certain tech chase setups where like you set up an edge guard, and if you hit all the edge guards, it's fine. However, I find that Marth has to work really hard, like getting all of his kills on big stages like Battlefield, and when Falcon he gets his grab, his edge guard, if they're playing well, they know their flow chart. They really study the cookbook. I'm dead. Like there's a lot of times where Wizzy one touched me, SCJ none. They one touched me and I'm dead. Like you could put in the reads here and there, but most of the time it's just straight up guaranteed. And it just feels like overall it's like slight Falcon favorite due to the amount of chances he gets on Battlefield. Now, in FD, I think it's a little bit more even because there's no platforms in a way to really combo break a lot of Marth's setups. Up throw flow charts are a lot more guaranteed here and a lot more favorable to actually just straight up kill. That also means Falcon's flow charts are also stronger too, so that's why it kind of evens out. Overall, though, because there's no platforms to get in the way, I do think this evens out. Now, in Yoshi's story, I think it's very Marth favored because of the scrap stat promotes. Marth's very good at he's really stuffing out those nairs in place with side B, and it's a lot easier to kill here for one. Like even if you can't get a read on Falcon, if you were to get one hit here, this is probably the stage where arguably actually Marth hits harder here than Falcon. The side platforms, if you much more leeway to kill here. The top platform is a little bit of a pain, but it's fine. Falcon shouldn't really get a lot of openings off of platform mix-ups because they're all reactable, or you could stay out of range of it. So like at best for Falcon, it's a stalemate, or he gets hit. The wall jump stuff is annoying, but you can still edge guard fine. So overall, I think this is a very Marth favorite stage. Skipping over to Fountain of Dreams, it's the same reasoning. Even though it's not as easy to kill, the platforms really disrupts Falcon's neutral game. And if he wants to weave around Fountain's side platform, he has to like jump around it, which you could just react to. Like you could react to his full hop and like make it at best for Falcon a stalemate. And the stage promotes a lot of scraps, so it's good for Marth. So I think it's just as bad. Even though it's not easy to kill, it's like even better for neutral for Marth. As for Dreamland, it's basically a worse version of Battlefield. Falcon has way more chances. Uh, Big stage does not help Marth. It helps in most matchups, but against Falcon, where you want to scrap a lot, in my opinion, this does not help. And yeah, that's why I think it's at 40. PS FD is relatively the same, where it's like the side platforms can sometimes make opportunities a little better, but it's still like a wide stage. It's not great for Marth. It's actually good for Falcon. Sometimes like the side platform could also help with Falcon's, his platform tech chase stuff. So overall, like it kind of balances out in my opinion. So that's if they're both playing good. If they're both playing bad, Marth is probably not tech chasing nearly as well, but he's probably not reacting as well. So the small stages don't probably matter. Like he's not reacting as well. He's like swinging a little bit more often. Falcon, his flow charts, his overall punish game is a lot weaker if they're not executed well. You know, I've had sets versus Gatsu where like he was a little late with his knee, down throw knee, and I countered him and I killed him. So like stuff like that could happen. They might be more inclined to just swing. So given that the tools that they both lose out on, honestly, I don't think the matchup changes all too much overall if they're both playing bad. Like, I feel like the bigger stages does give Marth a little bit of a disadvantage because Marth still has like a way harder time killing than Falcon. Since like neutral, okay, so neutral is a little bit nerfed for Marth, and since his punish game won't be as strong, it's a little bit more stricter for Marth than it is the other side around, in my opinion. And while Falcon's punish game is a little nerfed too, like he still has an easier time killing. Like basically, I think neutral doesn't really matter all that much. It's just a matter of like who has like an easier time killing. Because if they're both playing bad, it's just because a matter of like guessing who swings first at that point. And the edge Marth has in neutral doesn't exist anymore. And since I think Marth overall has a weaker punish game than Falcon, and if the Falcon recovers high, like the Marth will probably mess up. Speaking from experience and seeing a lot of Marths just mess up high recovery edge guards, and Falcon just has to like hit like a down throw or an up throw knee. Like there's a chance that you'll miss it, but not that often. So overall, like the big stages like Battlefield and FD, it's probably Falcon favorite due to like the ease of kills he has. Killing's still a little easier in Yoshi, so that's why I give it a little edge from Marth. And then on Dreamland, I don't put it as polarizing as like say Sheik and Puff because like edge guarding is still a thing, but they're probably gonna mess up. Marth's probably gonna let Marth live past 200 3 times. Falcon though is definitely a big edge from Marth because Falcon probably wouldn't know how to go in at all. Like even though I just said that neutral doesn't matter, like that's how much the side platform can really disrupt Falcon. It probably feels like you're gonna find opportunities in this stage. And Stadium, same reasoning as FD. Like Falcon has a little bit more of an edge.